Hi crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa. Today I have something new to share. Mitzi over from Altenew reached out last month and offered me to try out their products and create something, featuring their supplies. And so I went through their website and picked out a few things. What I did was super excited because I wanted to try their paper. They have really pretty colors, and since Joann closed and that was my go-to for paper, now I gotta find it elsewhere, and it's so disappointing. Anyways, that's besides the point. So I'm trying out a few things and I got my shipment in, and oh my gosh, you guys, I saw these on their website and I thought they were so cute. Now I do knit and crochet and I have tons of yarn. So I'm going to go dig through that and use that to, incorporate in some card ideas that I have. I really, really like them. And they were inexpensive. They were like 10 bucks, I think. So I thought that was really cool. And I like that their design on their packaging has, shows you how to put it together. How cute is that? I really, really like this. And look at this. It gives you all the colors of the inks. So cute. I'm used to using Tim Holtz, but I think I'm going to try theirs. And then I saw this layering flower and I thought it was so cool. So I nabbed that. So cool. Look at that. And then I needed some cute little pearl dots. I thought I'd incorporate them to add to the flower. And then I saw these and I thought these are such perfect sentiments. And they're a good size for cards. So I'm going to play with those. But here's the two color papers that I picked. I picked this real pretty yellow that's called Warm Sunshine. I just love the color of it. And then I wanted something pink, but not hot, like pink. And I thought this was a good color blush. It's almost peachy. I love that. The color is not showing up well. And this says it's 80 pounds. Now I'm using Printworks and theirs is a lot thinner. And oh, this one has it has texture. Ooh, I like that. Oh wow. Yeah, this is pretty. And it's pretty thick. I like this. I think it's gonna work well. I also want to make some like ink them up with some of the ink to give it kind of dimension. So that's why I picked these two colors. So we'll see how they turn out. So stay tuned for what I create. So I've gone ahead and cut out the flowers. I'm going to paper piece them together. You guys will see they come up together real quick. But I want to add colors to them. So it looks like it's gonna be a layer like this. And then this one will go here like that. And we're going to add some inks to them to give them the depth and dimension instead of doing 3 different colors of paper. This was my plan all along, was I wanted to layer them up, but I wanted to ink them with some distress inks. I'm just kind of punching out all the little extras that I didn't do. Okay. So I'm going to use a couple inks. I think this one's going to work really well with that. And I think this one is going to work well with that one. Now I have these little dabbers and I feel like I have better control when I do this. So we'll start with the yellow ones. So for this one, I'm going to do the whole thing. And I also think I'm going to spritz them so they have like that wet look to them. I think it'll be so cool. So I gotta go find my little sprayer. Here's my little spray, and I'm just gonna spray them. So it's gonna have like a worn look. I am gonna dry it, but I'm gonna set it aside for now. And then I'm going to do this next one. So it's going to have like that rustic look. I might even add a little bit of brown just to kind of make them look worn and tarnished. So I'm just going to go through here and ink them all up. I am going to spray it with a little bit more water to give it that worn look. Like I said, I want them to look a little bit distressed, kind of like a dried flower that dries up. So I might ink them up later, but I'm going to go through and look for the spots where the flower is not going to have the layering piece so that it'll look worn there. But I am going to ink all around and make sure that, like I said, to stick to the areas where the layers won't overlap, so that'll come through. And as you can see, it ends up looking really pretty. And then on this one, I'm just going to go around the whole thing and ink it all up, regardless of where I lay down the layering pieces. So we have this one there, just need to let it dry. Okay, and then for this one, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to probably do a speed through it because the gardeners are coming for next door and they're really loud because they're right by my window. So what you guys will see is a speed through. So it got really noisy with the gardeners, so I decided to do the speed through just so you guys can see how I went about doing the second flower. The colors matched up really well, so I'm going to do the same process that I did to the yellow flower. I'm going to do to this flower. I'm also going to make sure to, get in the areas where the layers don't overlap each other so that you can see that ink smudge. And then I'm going to go ahead and put them together, and I'll have that process here in a minute. So here I'm going to just do a quick little process of how I put it together. So I am done gluing them all together, and I love the way it turned out. I'm going to take the vintage photo ink and I am going to just slightly go over the edges just to kind of give it a little dimension, add a little bit of tarnishing to it. And I'm also going to cut out the leaves, but I think I'm going to use the peel paint color and color some paper and then cut the leaves out as opposed to having green colored paper. I think that's going to look really pretty with this. Very shabby chicy. I like, you guys. This is so much fun. And how quick they came together. Okay, I definitely love this flower. It reminds me of that one we were all like crazy over. That was the Maggie Holmes. And I have different ones that are like this where you layer them, but I like these. These are pretty. Might have to go back and see what other ones they have that are layered because I really like them. Okay, I've decided I'm just going to use this paper to not let it go to waste. Well, not that it's wasting, but I'm just going to go through and just color. So I got my leaves cut out, and I also cut out the sentiment, happy birthday, since it's going to be my little cousin's birthday and I want to make her a card. So I'm going to do the flowers. I was going to do a tag, but I think I'm going to use the flowers to like make a real pretty card. And here are the leaves. I am going to distress them up, and I want to add a little bit of brown to it. Kind of give it that tarnish look. Just real quick and easy. And I'm also going to do it to this guy here. I did add some of the Victorian velvet color, but I want to add some of the brown now. And I'm probably going to lay this over some white so you can totally see the wording there. Okay. And it's going to come together nicely. Real quickly, I'm just going to put the card together as you can see how I lay the flowers down. I added the card background here. I just need to fold my card now and add this to my card. But I am going to add some pearl dots from Altenew. I'm just going to kind of place them here and there. There's no real, just kind of where I think it looks good. I love how many come in a pack. I might do like little ones. I think it'll be cute to eat if I can get them. One there, and then we'll do another little one over here. I sometimes have to see, would it look better here? I think it might look better there, but I kind of like, I might add it there or this way. Yeah. Just simple placement of dots. And here's my card. And see how quick that came together? Real simple. Love how that looks. I could even do two little ones here. That's what I'm going to do. Even though they kind of blend in, it's okay. I think that'll be cute there. Love it. I did sprinkle some ink on there. Anyway, this is my card. I'll link it all in the description box. I don't have any kind of affiliate code with them. I'll just link the flowers that I picked up from them and the paper and the little pearl dots. So cute. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had fun with this quick tutorial. Come back for some more projects that I'll have soon. And I appreciate you guys being here. Bye.